Ladies and gentlemen, a fourth combat experimental snapshot has been released. Jeb posted another post on Reddit with a new link to a download and a bunch of changes. My name is slicedlime and we're gonna get into these changes, but first, if you haven't seen it before, let me catch you back up on what this is. The combat experimental snapshots are a series of snapshots that do not belong to the normal snapshot series. That means that while this development is based on Minecraft 1.15, these changes will not be in the release of Minecraft 1.15, which at this point is just a matter of weeks away. These are experimental things. The combat development will be done when it's done and will be included when it's ready. With that said, let's have a look at the changes in combat snapshot number 4. Start by some general changes. The attack timer or your swing timer will only reset when you actually do an attack in this version. It is no longer reset when you switch items. Critical attacks, that is jumping and attacking, and knockback attacks, which is sprinting and attacking, will now trigger at 100% swing timer rather than the 200%, which was the case in the previous combat experimental snapshot. That means that you can now do those attacks without having to wait. The default attack reach has been decreased by half a block. It is now 2.5 blocks as default reach when you swing at your 100% swing timer. The full timer, which is 200% attack, now has 1 extra block of reach. That used to be a half block extra reach, that now has a full extra block of reach for a total reach of 3.5 blocks. Change to bows as well. Arrow accuracy has been increased. The uncertainty value has gone from 1 to 0.25. That means your arrows will deviate less from exactly where you're aiming. Changes to shields as well. There's an option now to disable the use shield on crouch functionality, and you can find that in the accessibility menu currently. There was also an option in the previous combat snapshot to hide the shield. That has been removed in this snapshot. Trident changes to players from Bedrock Edition will recognize these. Tridents can now be shot from dispensers, and if you have loyalty on your trident and drop it into the void, it will still return back now. Also, tridents with the impaling enchant now deal enchantment damage to all mobs that are in water or rain, not just water mobs. More weapon enchantment changes for axes this time around. All damage, all weapon enchantments can now be applied to axes in an enchanting table. That means you no longer have to get a book of sharpness to put it on an axe. One thing that hasn't changed is chopping. Jab points this out because there was a lot of feedback on the chopping enchant and it hasn't changed in this combat snapshot. Finally, there are also some changes to snowballs. Snowballs now stack to 64 in a stack, and they have a 4-tick cooldown. Cooldown working just like the Ender Pearl cooldown. Also a change to how they're rendered. The first 2 ticks of their lifetime, they are not rendered, and this is to prevent you from seeing a snowball flicker across your entire screen just as you throw them. Now those were the changes in the 4th combat snapshot. If you want to try this out, there is a manual process that you have to go through. It is not installed through the launcher like normal. You do need the launcher, but the process is a bit more manual. What you do is you download a zip file from a link. I'll put that link in the video description. It is also available in the original Reddit thread, and of course that will also be linked in the video description. Anyway, you download that zip file and you unpack that into your versions folder of your Minecraft application data folder. And I'll leave a link as well to a help page, a guide to how to find that folder if you don't know where it is. Now start your launcher, and in your launcher you'll be able to create a new installation, and that installation can then select a version called 1.15 Combat 1. Yes, it is Experiment 4, but it is called Combat 1. You just have to select that version, and then you can start that installation and play this version. Now, this is called 1.15, but it's, like I said, because it is based on 1.15, not because it is compatible with 1.15. So, if you want to try this, do it on a backup of a world, or try it on a completely new world. Anything you play in this version will be completely incompatible with your normal version of Minecraft. So, just take care. But do try this version out. Go test a bunch of things, see how you feel about combat in this version, and then go leave your feedback. The places where feedback will reach all the way back to Jeb so he can take it into account is on the Reddit thread, which is linked in the video description, and on the feedback site where you can discuss specific topics, and I'll leave a link to that, of course, as well in the video description. And that was all about Combat Snapshot number 4. My name is slicedlime. I hope you found this quick update video useful. If you did, please help me out in return, leave a like and share it with your friends. Of course, if you want to stay up to date with all the latest Minecraft news, I am always here for you with Snapshot pre-release and release videos for all new Minecraft versions. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you next time.